Tania Kassis. She's a young and internationally acclaimed crossover singer who has touched the hearts of many across the world with her Islamo-Christian Ave. It's an Ave Maria mixed with the Muezzin Allahu Akbar, and it became her biggest hit. Her new song is called Watani. It was written by renowned Lebanese composer Marwan Khouri, and it was for her tour in Australia. Recorded from the Sydney Opera House, this is Watani. Take a look.
لأنه الوطن منه شوارع عجقة عالم هموم تحصرنا. الوطن هو نحن، هو ماضي هويتنا ومستقبلنا، هو قدرنا. لأنه الوطن منه منافع، شو بيطلع لي منه بيبقالي. الوطن هو ايدي اللي عم تبني وتعمر وعم بيشرف عشته بخيالي. وطني حبيبي لأنك بقلبي، وين ما بسافر بتصير المكان.
Welcome, Tania Kassis. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
I'm going to get right to the point. Watani translates literally into my homeland. And you sang it in Australia, a country that hosts one of the largest Lebanese expat communities in the world. So did you get to meet a lot of Lebanese when you were there?
Of course, and they were among the big audience we had. And for me, it was very meaningful to sing it for the first time, far from Lebanon, because this song really represents the mood every Lebanese from the diaspora live. I lived in Paris for 7 years, so I really know how much we miss Lebanon, how much we really appreciate Lebanon more when we are far away. And Australia is a nice country because it really represents this mix of culture, and for me it reminded me of Lebanon a little bit also, but maybe in a more peaceful way. So for me it was really meaningful to sing this song for all these people who really did their own way.
What was the feedback when you were there? Did people come up to you and say, first of all, they had heard of you because of One Lebanon, which we'll talk about later, and the different events that you've done here and organized, and of course the very big song, which is Ave. But what was the reaction?
The reaction was really amazing. First, we hear it in the song, because during the clip and the song, you feel people really reacting to it, and you hear the applause, and people were happy to hear every time I was saying the most beautiful country in the world is Lebanon. So it was really full of emotions. Apparently, a lot of them were crying, and for me, it was really touching, and it feels in my voice, because I was really being very emotional.
You were very emotional. You told me before the newscast that you started out practicing for opera. You're a soprano, and this is what you had done your studies in. And eventually you said opera was a little too disciplined and you wanted more emotion in your singing. And so you switched to just being a typical songwriter, singer.
Yes, because through the fact that I'm Lebanese and all the problems we are going through, I felt it was so important to spread this message of the prideness of being Lebanese. And I don't just say because Lebanon is like everyone say it's the most beautiful country, and but I'm really based on facts.
What does it mean to you? You say my homeland, Watani. You created and founded
You asked
Lebanon.
me if I was married or if I had kids, and I told you no.
Yeah.
Lebanon is my baby. I really feel it's the most precious and sensitive thing I have in my life. And I feel maybe like a mother in a way, trying my best. I don't know if I'm succeeding, but I'm really trying my best to give him the best I can. And the best I can is trying to really spread the wonderful image of Lebanon, because it's really a wonderful country, a unique country. And trust me, I really traveled a lot. I visited a lot of countries, and I can tell you there are no perfect country. There are each country each country has his own problems, his own difficulties and nice things. Lebanon has a lot. Unfortunately, living here make us forget about them. But when you live abroad, you really realize them, and you get attached to this country because it's full of mystery.
That's true. That's true. And I think it's interesting that you mention image, because the image that people have usually, if they have not visited Lebanon, is a very grim and obscure one that depicts Lebanon in some ways, but not in every single way, because like you said, there are a lot of good things about it. So what's your favorite thing about Lebanon?
I don't think I can choose one thing. Lebanon is an experience. For me, it's really an experience. So I cannot tell you the scenery, the food, the people, the kindness, the family, the friends.
Package?
It's a package.
It's a package.
And it's an experience. You can only like it when you live it.
We were seeing images of One Lebanon. This is an event or an organization, I should say, that you founded in August of 2013 with a goal to bring different celebrities and different people from across the spectrum to come together and unite for this one cause, apolitical, a-religious, and it's something that you carry out through your songs as well. The Ave, which is the Ave Maria we talked about, was an Islamo-Christian one, which is something that's unheard of. So why One Lebanon?
Why One Lebanon? Because I realized that a lot of the new generation, the young Lebanese, are starting to lose faith in Lebanon. They feel there are no more opportunities. They are deceived by the political orientations of a lot of the leaders they used to like. They feel lost. They don't know where the country is going. They don't know what their future will be. And a lot of them are trying to leave and to find job opportunities abroad. I really felt that it was the time for us, the new generation, to really take things in hand and just try to do something. I'm not into politics. I've never been in a family that's into politics, so it's really not my role nor my job. But I thought that doing a social action and maybe a kind of social gathering with people who really believe that there are still something called Lebanon, a homeland we love and we respect, and a country where I want to have my children grow. I don't want them to live in another country. I don't want to leave. I lived in Paris 7 years and I left everything and I came back because I'm attached to this country, and I want my children in the future to be happy to be here and to be proud to say I'm Lebanese. So I thought, for me, there were two solutions. Either I leave and I do my life somewhere else, or I say, okay, we have to do something. Maybe we won't have any results now, but maybe we will have in 10 years. So let's try and do something with the new generation. And when I say new, I say really the young who are like 8 years old, 6 years old, so that in 10 years they live this experience with us today and say, this is the Lebanon we want. So the idea was first to gather celebrities, Lebanese celebrities from all domains, singers, actors, comedians.
How many people showed up? 7,000, you said.
Yes, the
All
audience,
right.
yeah.
Is it every year? It's going to happen this year.
It's going to be every year.
Are you going to tell me anything about that, or no? As we end this is on the last. Is there anything you want to tell me about One Lebanon this year?
I'm going to tell you that in 2 weeks we are launching the second edition. So we will tell you when the date will be, and it's going to be quite soon. So we will have our second big solidarity concert.
You have to make sure that I'm there, so I can cover this.
Of course you will. You're invited, and you know that.
Thank you for being here. That was Miss
so much.
Tania Kassis, the singer, renowned, and she's crossing over for International Women's Day. Back to you, Linda.